everybody, Pink Angel Phoenix. I am going to be watching for trolls. Everyone is allowed to come in and say hello. Leave the shotgun in the mouth. Um, leave any negative comments out. If I see one negative comment that's directed as discriminatory, it will be removed and you will be reported. Please abide by the community guidelines I have for this channel. That's all we ask. And yes, I'm a 52-year-old female. And before y'all ask to show my face, that's never gonna happen. Not that I'm ashamed, but I've had people try to find out where I live, and that's not. You might find other ways to find out where I live, but I'm not going to give you that information. That's something I do not share. So now that we got that out of the way, please be respectful. This is a safe haven for LGBTQ and allies. And true subscribers, trolls are not welcome. I will be putting this on pause, turning my mic off for a minute, and watching. And no, I'm not asleep. I just will turn my mic off for a little bit so I can see who comes in. If I have anybody that does. Hello, Yaman. How are you? Hello, everyone. Sorry I had to do something real quick, but I'm back. Uh, asked that no trolls be in here and things are being watched. So, 52-year-old female here. Uh, the things I'm going to discuss, you may not want to hear, but I will not allow discriminatory comments on this page. Had somebody the other day who made a statement that they liked the way the shotgun was in their mouth and triggered it. Somebody just being stupid. So we're not going to allow that. That kind of talk is not going to be allowed. So what I'm going to discuss right now is I'm going to discuss different topics. Um, I'm not going to be on here very long, so I'm going to cover as many topics as I can. Um, in the short amount of time that I'll be on here. But I want to thank if you've subscribed, if you're a supporter, I thank you again for that. I do appreciate it. Um, this channel is a safe space. Should be a safe space for LGBTQ people to come and chat. But I realize that there are a lot of people that don't like LGBTQ people. And with everything going on right now in the government, there's a lot going on. A lot of hatred. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. So, what I'm talking about is Kim Davis has formally asked the Supreme Court to overturn marriage equality. Oberville versus Hodges. Now, from what I understand, marriages that are already on the books will not be null and void, although I don't believe that because after all, they're going to do whatever they can to get rid of that warning protections for the LGBTQ community. So, that's hearsay, but it could be real. But we won't know. I'm still doing research on it. I haven't gotten everything. I've watched other videos on the topic and I have talked to people in person that they all have different stories. So when I get the rest of that, I will talk about that. But but if or when I'm hoping that they don't hear the case because my understanding is they have to have a certain amount of votes for to even take the case on. Then they have to have like a 6-5 vote to overturn it, something like that. But there could be a lot of different information out there about this. We don't know. We probably won't know till it happens. But I do know that the current administration is destroying America. They are not helping America. They are not for the people. A lot of MAGA Christians or MAGA sheep, as I refer to them, they're lost. And they think that Hitler is better than sliced bread, and it's not. They are taking away LGBTQ rights. Now they're going after marriage equality. Very sad. He's already undone what Obama and Biden did. And there are those that, no matter what you tell them, even if you know you're right, that won't believe you about Hitler or whatever name y'all give him is protecting America. He's never going to make America great again. Now you can make America gay again or make America trans again. That would be great. But I did not vote for DT. I'm not a supporter of him, never have been, never will be. So that's going to be something that I'll discuss in a later episode. But marriage equality, if you look at the history of Stonewall, there's a lot of pioneers that came before the ones we have today. Marsha P. Johnson, Harvey Milk was one, and that's erasing a lot of history, which they've already done from Stonewall in the national park, which is the same. Now they're painting over the rainbow crosswalk in Orlando by the Pulse nightclub, where 4,950 people were killed that were at that nightclub. And then recently, some of the people, and one of the people that were on the Congress went and repainted it back with chalk, and then they went back and redid it in paint. So they have the Rainbow Crosswalk there in Orlando back up. They've put it back up, which is a thing, all right? I support that. But DeSantis wanted to take it down. He wanted it gone. So they did that in the middle of the night, which was really, really sneaky. They should keep that there for the purpose of the people or the individuals that were in the Pulse nightclub were killed, either for who they were or who they loved. And yet, some out there are very judgmental when it comes to that topic. Now, I recently, on one of my platforms, kind of went off, and I had to apologize for what I said. But I should have been, I actually don't regret saying it. I could have been a little bit nicer about it. As a woman, I just feel that when you expect someone to do things, when they don't have enough money to do them anyway, as far as going out, to eat or to go to one of the LGBTQ venues, they may not be able to do that. Now, people can support you, maybe not always financially, and if you're one of the artists in the LGBT community that have different performances in whatever act or show you got going on. And people can support it without financial. They can always say that they don't disagree with what you're doing, and they support that. That is one way of supporting what you do in the LGBT community, not just here at home, but across the country, across the world, in every state, every city, every town. So just keep that in mind. You know, next time you're going to, uh, I have not been to an LGBTQ venue for a long time, but I would like to go. I just, the money's crazy right now, and uh, I'm waiting on some for an accident I was involved in. It wasn't my fault, and attorneys and stuff like that could take forever. That's just the way they usually work. They tell you a month, it might be 2 or 3 months, it might be longer than that. But that's where we're at. So anyway, I'm going to sign off right now. I will be back later this evening, if not before, to do more content. And hopefully, we'll see you all back here later. Remember, no hatred in here. No hateful remarks built on this page. Also, no discriminatory comments. Remember to keep things peaceful and professional. And there will be no arguing allowed, no animosity brought into the room, along with other things. This is a peaceful, non-discriminatory, non-judgmental platform I use. So thank you very much for joining. I will see you all next time. Thank you for support. Everyone have a good day. I will see you later. This is Pink Angel signing off.